Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Vallen.
Sorry, I'm Kashka. I'm trying not to laugh.
and we're here with a whole lot of other people. We're here with Amber, Epic Squid, Hellfire PvP, Kellisto, Kid Southern Narrator, Rowan Falar, Serious Creeper, and TheZone.
Oh, I have a thing to do before we start. Does everybody want to say where other people can find them? Like, if you're interested?
Oh,
like online?
Yeah, like on the socials or on Twitch.
You can find me
or...
behind this box.
Let's see. Can find you, you in the morgue soon. I don't know. I mean, just a thought.
Not in the vents.
Well,
Yeah.
Their events?
Not in the vents. The vents.
I will say that I know that Hellfire is a subscriber, so thank you. And also, he's got his own Twitch channel and makes Minecraft mods. Epic Squid. Oh, and it closed. No. We were even typing. Come on, server.
Okay. For you.
All right, we're gonna try it again.
Sorry, that was my fault. I was like,
All right,
let's have a
hold on.
chatty session.
Let me put the chat in here. Somebody talk about the serious. Tell us about your channel.
I have a channel. I do things on it.
That's a good start. There you go.
I'm compelled. Where can I subscribe?
This is the content I'm looking for.
Twitch.tv/COSQ. Well, half the time I'm here anyway.
Yes. Well, he's got a Twitch and a YouTube channel. Check him out. Amber, I know, has a Twitch channel. Rowan has a Twitch channel. Kellisto and TheZone often are found on the Mischief of Mice channel. Channels. Yep. Find them there. Check everybody out. There we go. We've got everybody.
So does it saves your settings?
That's a good question.
The custom settings?
Kept the settings.
No.
Okay, good. All right.
Yes, that makes life easier.
So most of us have never played this. Some of us have seen others play, but that's about it. So,
Kid, so you lost your fancy hat?
we're gonna try this. We have no idea what we're doing. And yes, Rowan does look pretty sus. All right, so remember, everybody, once we've started, mute until we get to the until there's a meeting called, or you die.
I have my fancy hat.
And
right.
make sure to ghost on Vallen's Twitch stream while playing.
No,
Yeah.
no
Yes.
stream sniping.
Snipe it.
No.
Snipe
No.
it good.
All right, here we go.
Encourage.
Click and start.
Do it.
Woo!
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh no,
four,
I can't take it. The pressure.
2, 1.
Oh god.
Admission.
Covering that just because Kashka is in the same room as me and I don't want her to see this stuff. So I gotta see here. Where am I? Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, you're gonna have to miss part of it? Fair enough. Oh my gosh, why is it so dark? Thing is, because Kashka's in the same room with me, I can't really say much. That's not the right way to go. Where am I? Okay, I need to go very far away. Oh, things must have been fixed. Okay. Is it here? Yeah. What is... What? I don't... I have no idea what I'm doing on these things. Uh-oh. We've got a reactor meltdown coming. Oh, wait, these are clickable? I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. No. Oh, I got it now. Okay. So I need to stop these here. Okay. I'm a doof. Nom's pizza. You will enjoy. Pointing on your screen. You need to do this. I haven't seen any bodies yet. That's scary. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fixed lights. Great. We're all blind again. It's dark in here. Okay, these little mini games are very silly. It's like I'm playing WarioWare. Back after noms. Okay. It wasn't too bad. That's not cool. Yes, has to write. Navigation. Okay, let's just go see if we can fix this before. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
A triple kill.
So,
Where was the body?
yep.
So it's in the top side of reactor. I went in to disarm it. SC was nearby.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can vouch
great.
for Epic. He was like with me at the cameras for a long time. He could have killed me there. He didn't.
Yeah.
I just came from O2 with yellow Amy bar.
Yep, I can confirm that.
I was in the northeast. I don't know what room it was, but it kept on getting, the door kept getting locked on me. I couldn't get in there for the longest time, and I kept trying to go in. I don't know what that
sounds
means.
sus. But I was going.
So imposters have various forms of sabotage. One of them is they can close doors to certain rooms on this map. They can also do oxygen, which you have to go and put in a key code to disarm. They can do the reactor, where you have to run to the reactor and press both sides of the panels at the same time, otherwise the ship explodes. And there's lights, which turns off the lights, and you can go to electrical and fix it. And there's comms, which just makes it so you don't know what your tasks are anymore. And while any of the sabotages are going, you cannot hit the emergency button.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Yeah,
I learned a lot today.
I'm gonna forget
That's
most
okay.
of that in about.
that's all right. You'll be
No, it's
reminded
gone.
of it when you get killed. I'm sure. That's
Okay.
how it works. Yeah.
So only one body was found?
So
No,
only
it's
one body
three,
is
right?
found.
Oh. I see.
Well, yeah, there's two more, but we don't know where they are. Look, the only other person I've seen in the area recently is Sirius, but like you were on cams that entire time. I was on cams. Like,
Yeah. I've
So-
seen
Yeah.
Zone
I mean,
just
we can
hang
happily
around
skip.
a lot, but I don't know.
we can skip on 7. It's pretty safe, even with 2
Alright.
imposters.
Mm-hmm.
But if it gets much worse than this, we are going to have to vote.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't really seem that good to me, but I also have played this like a grand total of like 5 times.
That seems sus.
Alright, muting. Okay, what do we got? Let's see if I can figure out this thing again. I'm in the wrong room. There's a bunch of bungling, or are they all sneaky? Probably a bit of both. I'm in the wrong room again. How did I get over here? I don't know this map. Oh!
With my
Oh.
Yeah,
it was the zone.
What?
Oh.
When I was looking
Murdering
at the camera
Vallen.
earlier in the previous
How
rounds,
dare you?
Zone was like standing around a lot, so I don't know.
Sorry, what was
I
the
think
last
he was
task
like
you
waiting
did?
for people to walk past.
I finished all my tasks and
I
I
was,
watched Vallen die. I'm going to vote zone. I'm sorry.
sounds.
I mean, we have to
reasonable.
vote someone here. There's still two
I'm
imposters.
gonna vote zone too.
Oh man.
I
I don't
saw
really have a good
Hellfire
defense.
standing
I
in
was
the
I was in
corner, I don't think-
navigation.
Hellfire, what did you do?
I
this
just
round?
finished my tasks. I had the last O2 thing to do. That was right beneath the cafeteria. Right down.
Right,
I think.
okay.
That's where the gas canister is, right? Because that's where I saw you.
Well, it was like all the way on the bottom there.
Those boxes.
Oh wait,
or
you
whatever,
just
right?
came out of electrical, right?
Yeah,
That
I
was
just
for the
came out
lights
of
go off.
electrical, went to the.
Yeah. Okay,
side.
no, I can confirm
think
that.
I
I was
ran
just
into
curious
him.
where you were before that.
I was
I'm
looking
gonna vote
for.
zone.
I was looking for Serious Creeper, but he didn't go into electrical, so.
No, I filled up that generator.
Yeah, there's
Who
a
voted
shadow.
Amber? Who voted Amber? Who did it?
Nope,
Probably zone.
probably.
Oh yeah, I totally did it. Yeah.
Okay, so for those that are confused what's going on, even if you're dead, you still have to complete tasks and you can still help your team to win by doing so. If I can figure out what the heck it is I'm supposed to do. Ha. Okay. Is that it? Oops. Okay. We're having a big party in here now. You're allowed to help me figure out tasks if you like. That's fine. Just not like letting people know, oh, there's a dead bit.
So-
I like how the
mean-
tablet keeps getting more and more messed up.
I mean,
Zone, you're dead.
it is definitely Squid, because we
I was-
Yeah,
we
because
were all
Amber
in
and
admin.
Hellfire were together. with me.
Yeah, we were all in admin.
But that's But okay.
That's hella
In the first
sus,
round,
though.
Squid could have killed me, but he wasn't. He
Yeah,
didn't kill
like-
me.
Cover his
Was it on
tracks,
cooldown?
probably.
I was pretty late into the game, I think.
Yeah,
But-
I'd been standing with you at cams for quite some time. If I'd wanted to kill
Yeah.
you, you would have been dead. And you
There
would have been
weren't-
by yourself.
If you
next
looked
to a
at the
bed
map
as
in
well.
admin, though, there weren't too many people down there. It was just one
Yeah.
person.
Bodies
from-
show up on
from
the map.
Shield.
It's worth noting.
I went left and I came down and walked into electrical. That's where I met, I think, Amber and Hellfire.
Yeah, we just went
then we
into
went-
electrical to fix lights. It's definitely
Hmm.
Squid.
I'm gonna vote.
No,
Squid.
I was fixing lights in electrical still.
You were not fixing lights. I was
fixing lights.
with
I
you.
was there with you. It was me, you, and
We were
Creeper.
all three in admin, and there was one body down there, and you were the only one who wasn't with us. So there's not too many options right there.
Because I doubt it's Amber, because she voted Zone out, so. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely.
don't know.
Squid.
It could be Amber. I mean, an imposter betraying someone
It is
at the
definitely
last
Squid.
moment.
I'm not that good.
That's what
That's what an
suspicious
imposter
person
would say. Yeah.
So who did you guys vote for?
I
Definitely
voted for
Squid.
Amber.
I voted Squid.
Really?
Yeah.
It is Squid.
Well, I
Okay,
know
I'm
it's
gonna
not
vote
you,
Squid, that's
because you would have
suspicious.
killed me.
It was Squid.
Drats.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so hard again.
Oh.
Good game.
So
Nice.
why did you
At
not
least I
kill
was
me?
the
Was it on
first.
cooldown?
No, I just didn't have a reason to kill you.
Okay.
I was like, if I kill you, my one alibi is gone. Can't do that.
That's true.
So you backstabber.
Yeah.
You know,
I walked by
Yeah.
you
My favorite
4
thing.
times.
So
and then...
you killed Kellisto first, didn't you?
I totally did, but it was literally just totally convenience.
Sure.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Pretty convenient.
Killing Callisto is a murder of convenience. Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry. I just realized we need to hit play again. Everybody up.
Yep.
Oh dear. Can we reduce crewmate vision and imposter vision by 1? Well, like by 0.25, but yeah. I think that'd be good. Because I could see the entirety of Calf as imposter when I was standing there.
Okay, so it's 0.75 and 1.25.
Can you take this?
Yeah, let's give that a try.
Anybody else?
I'd be tempted to do more tasks, but that game felt like it was going in a reasonable amount, so I reckon we go.
Okay.
But the
Everybody-
total
just from
cooldown
my
is 30
experience.
seconds.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
guys got a
know,
lot
it's
of
so
kills right at the
short. It's
beginning.
so good. It's a good amount for 2 imposters and 10 people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I got 2 kills in that first round, and I got to the reactor. I'm like, my kill cooldown isn't quite ready, and if Creeper just walks over right now, I'm gonna have to kill a body, vent out, and just be like, away, and hope no one notices. I really didn't want to have to report Kellisto's body though, because it was a good hiding spot.
Oh, jeez.
The worst thing is I was going into electrical and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to die in here. Finished my task. Walked out and the lights went out. So I fixed the lights and then died.
And just to confirm, you just have to click on the body if you see it, right? You don't have to walk up or something? Or...
No, you just have to get near it and then click the report button. You don't
Okay.
actually have to see the body to. You don't have to see the body to hit the report button, and you can also hit the report button by pressing R on the keyboard.
Ah.
I don't know why I said that with such a piratey voice.
Report.
all right.
That's me.
Everybody ready before we get kicked out again?
Yep,
Do
yep,
it.
yep.
Go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, here we go.
Good luck, everybody.
You too.
Good luck.
GLHF.
Murder.
May the Schwartz be with.
All right. Let's see what we need to do here first. Where are we? Terrible at navigating. I'm being followed.
Oh,
I was
only
Hi,
in
one body
everybody.
this time.
I was in electrical.
I
found the body.
where was
it?
I didn't don't know the map very well, so it's in the corridor to the left of the cafeteria.
So
Is it like the
towards
med bay?
In the what? Maybe. Sorry, I didn't really see which. I saw it like right away, and I didn't see which room I was in.
Was anyone in medbay?
No.
Hmm.
I didn't see anyone where I was at.
Did you
I
see
finished
anyone
my
going to
medbay
engines?
tasks.
No.
I can vouch for Rowan in electrical.
Thank you. I can vouch for you too. Sorry.
I can't
That-
really
Yeah, I
vouch
just
for anyone
saw
yet.
you
I ran
guys in
into a lot of
electrical a
people
minute
though.
ago.
So I did find it a little bit, sus that Kitsa was walking away from storage when the doors were like closed. I don't know if they were trying to hide something, but it just seemed suspect to me.
Storage was like below
Which way
cafeteria.
is storage even?
What's that?
I think it's the
I
one
don't know
all the
where
way bottom center.
storage is. I just left electrical and saw Rowan and them over there, what, a few seconds ago.
Well, I say we just skip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip.
Me too.
From all the times I spent.
Okay, back on the road again. Let's see. Where was I? That's right, I was in O2.
You guys just left
That
me
was
down
fast.
there.
All right. Apparently I'm finding all the bodies.
I'm sus of Hellfire, to be honest.
I just went into the corner because I had a task there.
You kept following me a long time, and then you walked into the corner and kind of kept going back and forth as if you're like, oh, should I keep following him? Should I pretend to do a task?
No.
I will
I
say
need
in
to
the
go
first
down
round,
because I had a
Hellfire
task.
followed me for quite a while, and I almost called an emergency meeting, but I decided against it. But it was a little sus.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
I was
I'm just
fixing
trying to
stuff
group
with
up
Zone
with
and I think
someone.
Kashka when the alarm went on, and Hellfire was like kind of going back and forth there too.
I'm just trying to group up with someone who's gonna follow me because I don't want to run around alone.
But then you didn't follow us when we kept going one way
'Cause I
until I
have to do
came
a
back.
task
Then you kind
there.
of walked over to me again, and then I ran away from you and you went back.
I had to do a task there.
What task?
I had to do engines. I did the first part and then I had to do the second part on the E2 engines.
You weren't. What's the first part? The fuel? Because I did not see you pick up fuel. You were like standing next to the other task I did, which was
the first part was before the first meeting we had. I think in electrical. I don't know the task that well.
I'm so
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm
suspicious of
voting for
this.
it.
Well,
I found the body in the storage room, by the way.
Again? Wasn't that where you found it last
I
time?
wasn't.
No,
I
the other
wasn't-
one was
no, that was-
medbay.
Okay.
That
I was
med
no
bay.
way
I
down
was
there.
saying that storage was blocked off when I think Kitsa was walking away from it, which I'm still sus of Kitsa. Sorry.
You should always.
I don't even know where storage is, to be honest.
I think it's just below cafeteria.
South of the cafeteria.
Well,
On the road again. Let's see. What do we got where? I gotta stay away from him. He's very sus. Oh, I just came out of there.
It was.
Thanks a lot for all the help, Vallen.
Doggone it.
It was a Vallen and pizza?
Oh, wow. Alex, you just walked into the hallway at weapons and then just stopped for a few seconds like you were trying
Emma
to work
was
out
standing
what
in front of
to
a
do.
door too, so I was suspicious of her.
I was.
Yeah, I was
man.
super suspicious of Ember.
Maybe up the tasks and reduce the vision a little bit further. I thought it was supposed to be 0.5, 1.25, but I think it's supposed to be 0.25, 1.25.
Sorry, Hellfire.
There was so many times I wanted to kill somebody, and then someone else would come around.
Oh no, Amber.
Oh no.
You know, after I voted for you, Hellfire, then I realized, wait, but if it was in the bottom right, he was kind of following me the whole time. It couldn't actually have been him.
Yeah,
There are two engine tasks as well. There's two different engine tasks.
I just want to say, I just want to say, I'm sorry, Kitsa. I apologize for that.
Kitsa, you're a killing machine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going around killing, and I keep walking past Val, and I'm like,
Vallen walked past me once, so I'm glad you didn't kill me there, I guess.
Well, I kept on, every time that I walked past somebody, I'm like, okay, perfect. I think I've got someone by themselves. And then two people would come in the door, and I'm like, shit. Or I'd run past groups of 2 or 3 people. Or I'd just parallel Kitsa the whole time. All right, shall we start this one up?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
I was literally with you the entire time.
Good luck to everybody that's on my team. All right, let's see if we do any better this time. Okay. Hi, Canoe. Nice.
What? 3 people?
Oh, holy crap.
Wow. No.
Wow. Zone, what you got?
Okay,
What you
so Kellisto was totally like running after me.
No, I was running away from you.
Promoted crap.
I figured
I
it was
watched on
Kellisto
the
because she
monitor
was like
too.
camping around at times.
I was, because I was
Emma
trying
and
to
I
watch
were
other
fixing
people.
electrical stuff, and Kellisto was just standing there in between
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Like we came out of it like I think it was with TheZone in electrical. And then we came out and Kellisto was just waiting there.
Nope,
right
I
around
was-
the corner.
I was watching to see if one of you would go down one of the.
Yeah, you were watching
Yeah.
if someone alone comes out of there.
Yeah.
So I was watching the
I was
camera.
sus of both Kellisto and SC in that exchange.
Okay.
Oh,
what
'cause
was
I followed
SC?
you
Well,
the
I
whole
haven't
time.
seen much of SC.
I figured you would be suspicious of
I
me.
mean, I'm
'cause we have the
totally
same
voting for
tasks.
Kellisto. Just FYI.
Yeah, I'm also voting Kellisto.
I mean,
There is no way I'm not voting Kellisto.
so what? We're sus on Kellisto, Zone, and Creeper. Is that what we're sus on, or are we just voting Kellisto?
I
I'm not
was
sure
trying
about
to like
Zone.
help you not die by making sure I was around you.
Haven't really seen too much of anyone other than I did see SC walking towards reactor at one point. I think it was.
Yeah.
I was
Towards the
around
end.
with TheZone a few times, so I'm not really suspicious of him.
I was with Ember a lot.
I admit
so
I was
don't
suspicious
know,
of
whatever.
Hellfire for a little while.
Because I was hanging around you.
Yes, I was just like, he's just dancing back and forth. I don't know. I thought
Oh,
he was gonna
yeah.
die.
Hellfire dancing, very suspicious.
Oh yeah.
Bye, Callisto. Let's see if I can do this. All right. This? No, up there. Okay. Let's try to do something here that I will fix it in a moment. Next meeting that we have, if there is one, unless, you know, bad things happen. Which they very well could.
Beautiful, Kitsa.
Beautiful.
Wow.
See what happens when Kitsa gets a better teammate?
Also,
Yeah,
not
I
everyone
was
has
like,
to die, huh?
when they're not moving. Otherwise, what if they lag and we just like end up in a position where they teleport and I'm still over here and we just no.
I've been
Oh,
informed
that was
by my
perfect
guy-
ending there.
I've been
Oh,
informed by
God.
Diamond, the quote-unquote expert on Among Us, that you never vote on 7.
Yeah, but I was like, well, I mean, cool, we're done. I'm out.
I thought I was running away from the zone.
Wait,
You don't vote on
What if
7
I
because if
following
you're
you?
wrong, you leave 2 imposters and they can just get a double kill.
wait. So in your screen, you were in front of me?
Me.
No, I was talking to Callisto. Like, so like when
Oh.
I was running around that circle, like she was behind me, but on her screen, she was in front of me.
We were
Is
like
that-
almost on top of each other, and I kept trying to get away from you.
I
saw you
literally
guys
was
in the
trying to run away from
hallway,
you.
and Zone was definitely ahead of you. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, God.
Yep.
But
Good
please
job.
That
don't
was
make
good,
me
man.
an imposter for 3
I'm
times.
sorry,
in a row.
Valid.
No, that's
It's
fine.
so stressful.
I'm just doing something real quick and
So how
confirm.
many do you have to like? How many
They have-
like crewmates have to be left for the imposters to win?
2,
Oh, okay.
I think. It depends on how many, like if you get one of the imposters, I think it's if you have an equal number of imposters to crewmates, the imposters win.
Yes.
Ah, gotcha.
I still spelled it wrong.
The game just assumes you'll be capable of, you know, double killing, which I mean is a bold assumption to the game.
Yeah. I was just watching the camera the whole time. Then I saw 4 of you guys walking down the hallway, and suddenly the game ends.
Yep,
I was
that's
like,
actually
how
exactly
bold
how
are
I
we?
felt
Are we
about it.
gonna? I was so tempted just to press kill while we're under the camera and just make you watch.
All right, everybody ready?
Can you see if someone is watching through the camera?
Yeah, so the cameras have a little red light that turns on when someone's looking.
nice.
Oh,
I
good to
thought-
know.
yeah.
Oh.
Also,
heard
also,
Oh,
when,
yeah,
you,
that's
when you're
probably
done with your
something that should have been
tasks,
told earlier.
yeah, when you're done with your tasks, there's nothing else to do, really, right?
I mean, I normally would just wander around with people and occasionally check admin and cams because that way you at least give a better chance of not getting double killed.
Yep.
And I
Right,
just
right.
I wander around at a distance because the most advantageous thing you can normally do is report a body because just, you know, stopping killing doesn't usually help too much. Especially if
Yeah.
you're accidentally following imposters that are doing tasks.
I wouldn't know. I've never
Or
been
if
an
you've got
imposter.
2 imposters
Ouch.
following you.
That's true. Yeah, you're just wandering around like, this is a nice time. I'm okay with this, and then they stab you.
Yeah.
Stab you, high five over the corpse, and walk off.
Can I make a request of the next imposter to not kill me first?
Oh.
Just it's simple enough. Just don't be in their path.
Sure.
Just don't die.
Did I kill you, Rowan, or was it Kitsa?
It was Kitsa.
It was Kitsa. Okay.
For me, so yeah.
Yeah.
What's hilarious is you kill. No, I didn't kill Rowan.
Who?
Didn't
Rowan, you
I can't
lived
remember.
last time.
I genuinely can't remember. I did the dance with Amber. I'm sorry I betrayed your trust like that.
I think it was Kochka.
That's all right, it was good.
On top of Rowan, and nobody
Yeah.
ever found the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the meeting got called, and I was like, yes, clean slate. Because all the bodies go away if you call an emergency meeting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
Wait,
cleaned up.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
that's
why
good to
all the
know.
bodies from the first round never get found. Because whenever a meeting gets called, all the bodies from that round go away.
There's so much I don't know. I feel so outclassed.
But yeah.
All right, shall we start this before we get kicked out?
Yeah,
So,
do it.
All right, we're
Yeah.
starting.
Yes.
Starting.
Good luck.
here we go.
Good luck to everybody on my
I'm
team.
innocent, just a flamingo.
Roll call.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Oh, it's not Kitsa this time.
Okay.
Wait, Kitsa was just in O2 with me.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Was
so
he
I
Vallen?
was
Was he?
Was he Vallen?
Yes.
Who was there?
okay, but I was at the weapons, and Rowan was there too. And
Yeah.
Squiddo came up for a little bit, looked at us a little bit, and then left down, and then reported the body.
Alright.
That's a
So
little
it was
So-
sad.
Vallen.
So
Where's the
Vallen,
body?
Yeah.
I saw Kitsa and Vallen walk into O2. And then I walk up and out of their vision for a little bit, check who's at weapons, and walk back down. And I just see Vallen just walking to the right out of the hallway while there's a bone sticking out of the body.
Yep.
on the
So
ground.
Vallen.
Yep.
So Vallen.
I'm convinced.
Vallen. Why don't you explain yourself real quick? You know, I'll just get one.
I noticed that you came in and out very briefly, and then I went to leave, and you seemed to head towards that room. I think that you called the alarm and perhaps are the traitor.
I love watching the votes come in as you're talking, so it's just kind of hilarious.
That's not fun.
No, I can't.
Oh god, can I
It's too
vote?
early.
Okay, I can vote.
I just know it was not Rowan because she was with me the whole time.
Apparently,
You're
I
my
did
new
not sound
favorite.
convincing enough.
I saw Kochka come out of admin.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try this again. Feel like I'm being watched.
No,
Sorry.
don't
Alright.
lie.
Alright, serious, where's this one at?
It's on the right side where I don't know if that's O2 or something. Just down the hallway towards Shield. It was like in that hallway. I was just at O2. Vallen was there. Squid was there. I don't know where he came from. I think he came from the top though.
I came from the top. I did oxygen with Rowan and Abbott.
And Kashka was doing something earlier with wires that I had to do too. So I don't think it was her. I'm not sure.
So here's my
Well, she
thought,
did
right?
leave
Vallen
downwards.
at the scene of the crime first time, right? Vallen at the scene of the crime running up that hallway. 'Cause I know
But
that when
also,
I ran
I used
down past you,
There was an emergency.
and I ran
First,
past Shields.
I went
past
to
you,
oxygen
past
because I
comms.
never finished the
You
task.
went back up the other way. You went back up that hallway. Val.
I
But I
went.
saw.
Go on.
I was gonna say I saw Vallen like on the same like number thing I had to do, so I don't know if he's just acting, of course, but.
I
And
went
Squid,
back.
just
I
saw
went
you
back
run
to
around and
oxygen
not do
because there was
much.
an emergency,
I did the disarm admin.
and I
Rowan can vouch
I
for
saw you standing in the hallway, and thankfully saw someone else and decided it's safe to pass then because he can't kill 2 people. Of course, I didn't think that the other person could be also a bad guy.
But who left like down towards like Shields afterwards? Because I came from Shields originally when Kashka was there too, running upwards, and there was nobody there.
I mean, Vallen came back up that way when oxygen got called. Because Vallen and I passed
That's
each other
true.
in the dark in comms.
Kashka, where did you go after the wire thing?
I went over. I don't know any of the room names. I went like over to the right, and then I was going down through like the storage bit. I think.
Suspicious.
Naturally.
Slightly sus.
Oh shoot! Do I get ejected for that?
No. Wait, there was 3 people who skipped. You're all good.
Okay.
You live this time.
You still.
I'm being followed by Squid now. Go away. Go away. Run. Okay, I was being heavily tailed by a certain Squiddo who would not leave me
I was
alone.
trying to protect you.
As soon
I
as
was
you
trying to follow
protect
you
me,
around,
yeah,
see what
protect me
tasks
with
you
your
were doing.
knife.
What tasks do you have, Vallen?
You-
I was like, oh cool, we're going to electrical, and then you just ran past it.
I pulled up my map and saw you.
Running all the way.
Right? Because I didn't want you to catch up to me, so I ran as far as I could, keeping ahead of you, and then I hit the emergency button. I opened my map, saw you appear, started running.
Sounds like someone who doesn't have tasks.
Yeah, exactly. You could have stopped to do a task. You could have looked for someone else other than me, but you went straight to the button to blame me.
Because I was being chased by you. You were like 2 steps behind me by the time I got to the button.
Yeah, see the thing is, right. If I kill you, Vallen, if I am the imposter after all of this, if I was to kill you, I immediately die.
Yeah.
So we're in this for the long haul, Vallen. We're in this together for the long haul, whether or not we like it.
Oh,
We
that's
both
not
know who the
reassuring.
killer
Hope
between
better.
us is, don't we?
I can't decide between you two. I'm gonna skip.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, more people voted for me than Vallen. No, guys.
So we skip 3.
It's fine.
Wow.
Just stay away from me.
Wow, is that a threat?
Who is it?
I didn't look at the room that I was in when I reported it. I was running around past the reactor, just north of it, and then to the right, the room on the right.
I think that's admin.
The one time
It was a really tiny room, and
Wait, hang
to
on.
the
hang
right
on.
of reactor, that's cameras, because Creeper's always on cams.
and it was a green corpse that was
the body
there.
got reported. So this body's got to be pretty fresh because cams were not on that long ago. Like it was.
I'm
pretty
getting
fresh.
more and more the suspicion it's Vallen and self-reporting things.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's Vallen, but that's not the point.
Yeah, because
I don't know. You were kind of following me a little bit in the cafeteria.
Yeah, because you went to oxygen, and then I knew you weren't an imposter. So I
I mean, there
was
are
following
two
you
imposters. It could
keep-
be Vallen and someone.
So I
Yes.
just ran up to like upper engine, and I actually have like a map of this thing on my mobile now because I need to know the room names. This is pathetic, but and apparently that is right past security, and I did not see Val running up there. Like,
Oh,
You didn't see me running up to security?
I did not see you running up to security.
I
Wait,
had
you-
come
did
from
you go
electrical.
From bottom engine to top engine.
I had come
Yes,
from
I did.
electrical.
I went. I don't think you had because that's actually
Has
where
Vallen
I
learned
had
the
just
way
been.
of the vent?
I went from electrical, I went through lower engine and up to upper engine and
Yep,
did
it's
not
over.
see you. Bye.
You had a good run, Vallen.
Yep. body because it was stuck inside a door.
Oh no. Well, I know it wasn't Squid because he could have killed me quite easily.
I hang around.
I'm happy
with...
to hard clear Rowan because Rowan was doing med scan. I saw you on admin bay doing med scan, and then you've also come and disarmed oxygen twice with me instead of killing me at either location. So I would call that a win.
Yes.
And Rowan could have killed me last round and she didn't, so.
Yay!
Rowan is hard cleared. And I would like to be cleared on account of the fact that Vallen is dead and we haven't lost.
Well, I was hanging around with you in admin looking at maps for like a minute or something.
Yeah, and we also hung out at the table.
And then I saw 2 people in storage, and then it was 1 person in storage. And so I went down there to check what was going on, and then I saw Kellisto stuck in a wall and like in the door. And I couldn't
was
report the
coming
body.
back down to storage after I was finished up at
Someone
Pepe,
came
seeing
by,
where Rowan was.
Kashka came by and looked at me and ran away. So
it's got to be
She
Amber
did
or
the same
Kashka,
to
right?
me.
somewhere in that.
Where were you,
area.
Amber?
I was top left, I was headed top right. I have 1 more wires to do.
Someone was on the right side
So,
of the station.
Hang on, because I think I came from navigation, right? And then I went down through shields and saw Amber running up that way on my way down.
Wait, who
I mean,
was
it's us on
in
Amber
who was in
Kashka.
Medbay? Squid, who was in
Rowan
Medbay?
was in Medbay, and I went and visited Rowan there, and she wasn't there. I wanted to check and see if anyone had vented from electrical.
If we just finish our tasks, we might win.
That's
Yeah.
true. But sus on Amber and Kashka. That's what
I'm
my
done
sus
with
lies.
tasks.
Ooh.
Who?
Hi.
Yes, the whole gang is very shady.
That was really
Where?
unfortunate, Amber, wasn't it?
What was unfortunate?
I was camping
Running
the
away from Kashka's body in reactor.
I was trying to figure out my way to the noise.
So here's what I think, right? One button got pressed by someone. Who else was pressing the button in reactor?
I was looking at maps until like 10 seconds, and then I ran.
Okay, Rowan.
I was trying to get my very last task finished in navigation.
Alright, that's true as well, because I saw that. So, here's my hypothesis. Amber, you were pressing the button in reactor, then Kashka came in. You killed Kashka, and then left, because Kashka's dead. This is the whole situation here.
Yep, I'm
And then
voting
I
for
rock up
Amber.
to see the body, and you're running away. I think it's Amber.
Yep, I also think it's Amber.
And
Well, we
if
have-
Vallen wasn't the imposter, then we would have lost by now, because
Yeah,
it would
we
have
would
been
have
me
lost
plus the
long ago.
imposter. Yeah,
Pretty sure it's Amber.
I'm sorry, Amber.
Sorry, Amber. We loves you.
I mean, I'm not sorry in one sense, because if you're the imposter, then that's... I don't want to die, actually.
Neither do I.
Thanks for the cargo bits.
Yeah.
I had
I want
nothing.
that.
I should
That
have
was
died.
so hard.
I should have died on the first
should've.
vote. You saw me
That was
kill him
such
in cold blood.
Bold kill. Yeah, I saw the kill, and I'm just standing there, and I'm like, I mean, I don't feel like
We
killing.
saw the kill? You didn't say that.
No, I didn't see the body drop was the problem. I literally walked down, saw them two there, walked up, walked straight back down, and Vallen just walks away.
I was like, I don't know how in the hell I did not get killed on or voted out on that first.
It was amazing. It was such a
Now
big
you
deal.
decide to
super
start
You
suspicious
knew
of
I was
Squid.
there.
Yeah, me either. Like, I don't know how Vallen didn't get voted off on that one, because honestly, the more he talked, I was like just I just voted for him in the middle of that. I was like, this is total BS.
I was trying not to laugh at myself.
There was just no...
I'm
I
just
was
glad
just
that
like,
I survived.
well, I can skip here safely and we can suss out who the second imposter is pretty alright, and I'll just follow Vallen around, and just over time you're like, it's him, and eventually everyone transitioned to me, and I'm like, wait, no, guys! Hang on, my plan's back up.
Seriously though, you were chasing me throughout the entire ship.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure you didn't kill anyone.
I was so suspicious of Kashka for a while.
Yeah.
And it didn't help that she was like literally coming towards Kellisto's body. And
Vallen.
ran away.
I was like,
Amber, that was so hard for you at the end there.
Yeah, I
You
feel
were
betrayed
I
very
by
felt
him.
bad.
annoyed.
I'm sorry, Amber.
I had no comebacks. I just froze. I was like, nope, I'm caught. I'm just caught.
I just kept
it
on
was
trying to
on
trap
camera.
people. I just kept
I
trying to
would've
trap
had
people
no
for
idea
you
who
so
it
they couldn't get
was.
to their tasks.
I would have had no idea who it was if it wasn't for the fact that I passed you. Because if you'd like killed and jumped in the vents above, I would have had no idea. Because I was like, well, I mean, it's either Amber or Kashka, but it could be Hellfire because I haven't seen him that much. The only person I could clear was Rowan.
Yeah,
I was
thank you.
just at the map.
Rowan spared my life so much. I was just like, Rowan is my buddy. You're my hero.
I
Amber,
was
did you
trying to get my
originally?
tasks done. Every time I was I was like 2 seconds away from an upload, and somebody found a body, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
for goodness sake!
Upload sucks.
Upload sucks so much.
Yeah.
Uploads and then downloads. I was in the middle of a download, and
Yeah.
same thing. Can we change the discussion time to maybe 30 seconds and the voting time to 1 to 90?
Oh, it's the discussion time 60 seconds. Yeah, it is too. Yeah,
Oh,
increase
yeah,
voting
that's
time to
pretty long.
90 and discussion to 30.
Yeah.
That sounds
Works
worth
for me.
doing.
There we go.
Thank you.
That way we can get to voting faster.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody ready?
Go. I
Yes.
see you there.
Here we
I see.
go.
Initiating startup sequence. Go.
I was just about to say to chat, so far so good.
I
Aw, poor Zone.
Before that, I was uploading onto my tablet and I was on my way to admin to download.
So where was the body found?
In admin, the little office.
Is that
admin?
Is that like in the middle of the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just above storage, just below CAF.
And you came across the body, but no sign of anybody?
No.
Well, I'm happy to hard clear Vallen because he was just wandering around with me the whole time. I was
There
trying
was
to do
like a whole group of
protect the
people.
president style.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was with the group.
I ran through the group and I was like, oh shit, that if they find someone, I'm gonna be so suspicious now being the only one running around, not in a group.
So did anybody see the zone?
I don't think I've seen him. I tried to use cams for a minute, but
No.
I
Beside the
don't
bottom
realize.
half of him and as the bone sticking out? No.
I saw Hellfire with someone else, but I don't know who the second one was.
I was around
Near
with
the
Kipper
engine.
for a while.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
Hellfire and I
Kitza.
were in electrical for a little bit, but
Yeah. That's when I walked past electrical.
What?
Maybe it was the zone and he stepped himself.
Fell on his neck.
It works like that.
Always vote cyan. Get out of here. Trying to navigate with the map up so I can tell where the heck I'm going. That's why everyone votes toast. Oh.
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 That's more people.
Oh dear.
I was just about to go on cams.
Who reported it?
I did. I found Squiddo in navigation.
All right.
Well,
Is anybody over there?
Or it was
someone with
Kasha.
you?
And
No,
the last person you saw him with was Kashka?
I was standing with Vallen and SC, making sure there was no murdering happening.
Yeah, we were at the standoff.
Yeah.
I was busy going back to the storage room to get more fuel for the reactor.
I thought it was Squid I found, but then I realized Kasha was gone, and now I can't remember if it was purple or blue.
Which way did you? Oh. So if you went to the reactor, how did you?
A little bit, but then went back.
Hold on, Rowan. If you went to the reactor, how did you get ahead of me? Because I went south and to the west, and I saw you in the northeast.
Yeah, and then I went down to Lore Reactor, and then headed towards the storage area.
Right, which is where I went.
Yeah, I saw you at one point. I don't know. I'm having a hard time.
You're very sus, Rowan.
Oh no.
Well, if Rowan was over there, Kellisto should have seen Rowan, though.
I did see Kellisto.
You saw everybody.
But did Kellisto see you?
Don't remember. I'm sorry. I get very focused.
It's okay.
No.
I'm skipping.
Oh, Rowan.
Skippy skip skip. Alright, good luck, peoples. Thank you, imaginary friend Jack, for the raid. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not dead. I'm not. I realize now I could probably talk normally because Kashka is already expired. Thank you for the raid. Oh, I will shout you out in a moment. Hold on. We'll just do this quick and hopefully we're almost there. Oh shoot, I've completed it. Wait, what? Oh, it's right here. Oh crap. Okay. Okay. Wait, security. I'm gonna go in security. Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on things for a moment. And while this is going on, I can do this.
Fresh meat.
Welcome to the Mischief, JJ. And thank you again, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. I see you're playing Coffee Shop Tycoon. I've never heard of this. It sounds pretty interesting. Actually, I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Oh, hello.
I sense a soul
I guess
in
it was not
search of
Rowan.
answers.
This is not going well.
This isn't great.
Yeah. Okay, so Vallen, Hellfire, and I were in the room that has the cameras. We were just kind of like standing there for a little bit, making sure no one is sus.
I went to the cameras after everything, but I did go to the cameras.
Yeah, no, I came from down there and I did not see a body, so I don't. And you came from the top, I think, right? Or did you come from the bottom?
I came from the top, and then we.
I came from. Which way did I come? I don't remember which way I came from.
Vallen.
I don't remember which way I came from. I'm sorry, I don't, because I remember the reactor going off, and actually Rowan came in there with me, and
no, I actually came from the bottom, but when I walked down past it, there was nobody yet, so I walked into the reactor that was like, you know, almost about to explode. We fixed that with Vallen, I think, was down there. No, actually, that was
So-
Rowan. Rowan was down there and someone else, and then Rowan walked down, and Vallen went into the admin room. Or not the admin, the camera room.
Right.
And then
Because
Hellfire showed up at some point.
I finished my tasks, and
We-
Rowan
we
helped me
met
shut
in
off the
hallway.
reactor.
And I came from top, and we went into cams.
So I was in
I don't
navigation
remember-
and I went up through weapons to cafeteria. Amber was kind of with me, but she went south into storage and I went into medbay, and now she's dead.
Was
Oh,
someone
Emma's
with
dead
you?
too, yeah.
So then it's either Kitsa or Kellisto.
I
Oh,
was just
I
up in
didn't do it.
navigation. So I didn't see anyone up there.
Who reported it?
Me.
Kitsa came across me when I walked down to meet up with.
We gotta
Mischief.
vote. We have to vote for someone.
All right, Kitsa it
I
is.
think Kellisto.
Yeah, go with
I like
Kitsa too. We have
Kellisto.
to kick someone out.
Sorry, Kitsa. Good or bad? Buttspot says it's Kellis butt. Dang it. Gonna get myself killed. Gonna go to security cameras. See what I can see. Oh!
It's supposed to do.
Was it you, Hellfire?
What?
2 more murders.
man.
What happened? How
Yeah, it was
Did you
Oh,
totally
the tasks were completed.
Tasks
I-
were
I-
completed.
It might be worth,
Voting for
upping the
Kellisto.
number of long tasks to 2, just so
They
that the
started-
imposters have a bit more time.
Hellfire, just
They
to confirm,
started
did you
out
come from
so
the top
well.
or the bottom?
It was.
I
it
came
was-
from the bottom, but I didn't
I
kill
knew-
Rowan.
Hellfire. Hellfire.
Hellfire, you're killing me. There was so much baiting there.
When you were saying that,
Hellfire
I was
was
like,
right
wait,
behind
Vallen
me,
came
and I
from the
freaking
top.
saw somebody in the hallway. Was that you, Rowan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
saw
I killed
Rowan
Rowan and then went up to
So,
No,
wait,
that's
who,
funny.
who was it?
me and
Kitsa.
Kitsa.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so the Kitsa guess
You
was,
lucked out
was
on that
good,
one.
but the Rowan guess was wrong. Sorry about that, Rowan, and thank you for saving the reactor with me.
This was so close. I should have just pressured more on Kellisto.
If I realized that it was Rowan, I'd have let her live, because then I would have been less suspicious.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was a double kill down there anyway, so.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you killed someone on the way, and I went to the left and killed Rowan.
He's like, I killed so many people, I forgot who I killed. This is...
The zone kill very early on was pretty good, though.
Oh.
Oh man. All right.
And I actually increased the number of short tasks on that last one, by the way.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
No, I'd bump up one more long task. Long tasks are the scary ones.
Oh, they are scary. I
for
was ripping my hair out. we got a
Although
raid
some
during
reason
that
it
too.
like,
Bump down crewmate vision to 0.5. That's the
Oh,
other
boy.
option, I reckon.
Oh no, that's gonna be.
Because then you turn off the lights and all you can see is your legs, and it's amazing.
No.
But then we
For
should
some
also
reason they-
do. We should also do short tasks to 2 then, because otherwise it's gonna be 6 tasks and 2 of them
Welcome,
long
Robin.
tasks.
There was like a
Well,
task for
the
me on
zone
the
walked
map,
away
like, it
from
was
his computer
pointing.
for a couple seconds.
Okay.
It was
That
pointing
would
at a
do it.
task, but like I couldn't
So
actually
that
do
gives us an
anything there at the
advantage
end.
if he's the imposter, it's fine.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Oh, the Harvester has it. Vallen is sus always. Yes.
Why is my ping to North America better than my ping to Asia?
That is a good question.
That is very sus.
Yeah, I agree. Computer, where do you think you are?
Dude.
Alright, so we're gonna do 6 tasks now?
Oh, 6? What? Oh yeah, there was 6 tasks. I did do that. There's 2 long, 1 common. Actually, we'll do 5. We'll take out one of the short tasks and we'll do
Thank
2
you.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No god.
Yep.
Okay.
Something's wrong. Vallen's not green. I'm a shade of green.
So are common tasks the one task that we all have in common?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So that'll be something like the card swipe task. I
Okay.
can't remember what the other common tasks on this map are.
Medbay scan.
Medbay is a long task.
Is
Yeah,
it?
this is my first time on this map. We played on the Lava E map before.
Oh yeah, Polis.
Yep.
We could change maps at some point. confuse
God.
everyone even more.
Well, we're gonna do at least one more on this.
Yeah.
I like how this flamingo really keeps me like clean so far.
It's very
I've
sus.
not been an imposter yet.
The
Alright,
flamingo.
good luck, everybody.
Trust the flamingo.
Okay, let's see what we've got. Work, dang it. There we go. Did I get it? Yes. I don't like this.
Hello.
Who found Amber?
I did.
Where at?
Whereabouts?
Oh crap. It's in one of the rooms on the right of the cafeteria.
The top one, that would be weapons.
I think so. Yeah, that sounds right.
I was nowhere near that. I was in storage and refueling in the over by the reactor. So I didn't even see Amber once we left the cafeteria.
Rowan,
I
what was
was
your
with-
first task?
Amber went up and to the right from the caf to weapons straight away, so she could have died pretty early on.
What was your first task, Rowan?
Filling up that darn gas tank.
Yep, she
That
was
was your
with me.
first task, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's very suspicious that you were standing at the gun with someone else. Maybe that was Ember, I didn't see. And then when I walked down to the navigation thing, Hellfire was there and you were there, and you both kind of kept grouped up and kind of like walking around very suspiciously.
I was doing tasks.
I saw.
You were not. You were standing in a doorway, Hellfire.
Yeah, I was
saw you
waiting
stand in
for
a
you.
doorway.
I was waiting for you, and
Yeah,
then you were
why?
following me down,
mean-
and then Rowan came, and we went down into comms.
I did see Rowan go to the gas tank later, but that was like a while later. But
The
when I went
votes
up to
are
the
piling in.
cables, Hellfire came up to me very, very suspiciously too. Like small
I just-
steps going back and
Just
forth.
adding the word suspicious to the sentence changes whether or not someone came suspiciously, you know?
Especially considering you were the one of the
It's just you, Sirius.
imposters last game.
So
I skipped. There's just, I mean, we
Yeah,
have.
this
let's-
is-
Oh, boy.
let's be real.
Yeah.
this is not gonna go
If
anywhere.
Hellfire dies, though, that's gonna be so tragic. Hellfire... Oh, come on!
Oh, come on, guys!
I'm glad.
Oh.
You're spared.
Hellfire was
You did
ejected
not
anyway.
deserve to die for someone calling you suspicious.
Suspicious.
Crap.
It was the zone. It was the zone. It was the zone.
It was the zone. It was the
It was
zone.
the
It
zone.
was the zone.
I just
Wait,
went
so
up
Hellfire
from
and
shields
Kitsa
to
blame
navigation.
zone?
I just went
Suspicious.
up from shields to navigation and saw Zone walk out of navigation with a body in the hallway.
I watched the
there was
blood
someone-
splatter as Zone walk past the dead body.
And someone just came from up top from weapons.
That was me. I was
Hang
coming
on,
from
hang on.
oxygen, actually, where Vallen just left me.
No, we now need to give Zone an opportunity to defend himself. So
Yeah, I was.
you have the floor.
Yep. Nope. I don't have a whole lot.
Yeah,
to say.
that's.
I'm a terrible
Oh,
imposter.
shit.
TheZone.
There is no way.
Oh, that was amazing.
I mean, while you're
Well,
talking,
that
do
was
you want to
easy.
tell us who the other imposter was?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Well,
Whee!
one down.
I'm dead. Ugh. Man, I swear I've done so many of these wire tasks already.
Oh,
Rowan, would you like to go first?
oh, it's not right.
Oh.
I'm that imposter.
That was so tragic. Hellfire and I just grouped up in the hallway and we're just like, yo, and then we just like walk up and you just stab. And then...
I knew she was suspicious.
I'm so mad at this.
Like the bottom half of the body was still standing when we arrived, so...
How was
That was beautiful. That was amazing, bro.
That's pretty good stuff.
I'm so bad at this.
It's okay. It's hard.
I was so suspicious how long it took you to get to that gas in the first round.
Yeah.
In fairness, Cooper, you can't just say that people are suspicious and then just go,
Oh, I can
no,
do
just
it
always
I'm a
I
flamingo.
guess you can. Just say that.
Just
Yeah, I
did
walked
you
in there, and everyone else walked out of electrical. I'm like, yep, Rowan's gonna kill me, but I'm gonna do my task anyways.
I felt bad for the murderers of this one because there was like a group of there was an audience every murder.
I just noticed
Yep,
Hellfire
I
like
definitely
to
don't
follow
know how
me
to pick
around
my
in every
place.
game.
Yeah,
I just look for friends to walk with. I don't want to run around alone.
I know my flamingo is
Hellfire's
very
smart.
like.
Hellfire finds someone to
friendly
stick
looking.
with and is like, yo, you could be with me, and then it's just chill.
But the thing
Just
with
all
Hellfire is he walks like really suspiciously, always like going back and forth. So I'm like, are you gonna
That's
murder me?
intentional.
Or are you
To
just
make sure
like...
other people are around. I do the same thing.
The Ministry
so
of
weird.
Suspicious Walks.
Suspiciously walking.
It's
Oh,
still
man.
walking, therefore
especially considering
suspicious.
we're just a bunch of dressed jelly beans. It's kind of hard to not walk back and forth. I mean, it's like, I'm sorry, body language is a little lost in this game. I mean, we don't even have arms.
We do look delicious.
It makes you wonder how we do
Inside the
half the
suit.
task.
Am I
Yeah, one
blueberry
game,
flag?
It's
I
mind
think I was
bullets.
trying to get Kellisto to follow me, like, and all I could literally do was go back and forth, like in front of the doorway, like not trying to attack her, and like we just couldn't get that, like, couldn't get it across. I was like, follow me, go hit the button.
I was
That is-
almost
that
going
is what
to
I'm trying
vouch for
to say.
Zone last time.
Oh, chat's
Just
trying to
make me talk
predict who it's
first.
going to be this
Yeah,
time.
they've been doing this for a while. I'm just going to apologize in advance if I ever do actually become the imposter.
I wish I could
because
see the
it's gonna
chat.
sound-
Hellfire, it looks like it's you
I
and me
don't know,
this
my
time, Hellfire.
performance is
Oh,
pretty low
let's
to-
go.
pretty low
Yeah,
bar,
or
to get
so.
a vote.
That was
All right,
so-
5
that
seconds.
Was so sad, isn't it? All right.
Here we go.
Woo!
Quiet.
Got it.
Rowan is dead.
All right.
Aw.
Who found it?
Someone killed Rowan first again.
Oh, that's like, it's like why?
I think we need a new rule.
Who found it?
Where was the body?
So the body is in the top left engine.
So I watched maps. There were two people in cafeteria. Then there were
that
like
was Kashka and I.
there were shortly like 3 people.
Yep, that was
And
when Kellisto walks in.
but I've only ever seen one person in engine uplift. Was it in the hallway?
That
or
would be the
directly
body. The body will appear on the admin table still as
Oh.
a person.
What?
Yeah.
So it's been there for a while.
Okay, so the body's been there for a while then.
Yeah, I was down in electrical with, was that Kellisto who was with me?
I think so. There was somebody else there too.
Yeah,
I
there
was
were 2
bottom
people.
left.
there.
I was headed up to the top.
I feel like
Yeah.
Kitsa
Body
and
on the way
somebody else were in
or
there.
or are you still heading up there at the moment, Amber?
I was still towards the bottom, but I was headed
Okay.
up there.
Chat
Yeah,
says we need a let Rowan live rule, by the way.
I'm sorry.
That would
Let
be
Rowan-
much appreciated.
The 2 people I was in the room with, by the way, neither of them ran towards the reactor. I can't remember who was in there though.
Where were you?
No,
in
nobody
electrical.
ran towards the reactor. Everyone was very slow to go towards the reactor.
I was trying
Where
to
were
think.
you?
Someone else
I
deal
was
with
like
that.
holding my hand on one of those panels, waiting for a second person.
Which one?
That never arrived.
Oh.
On the
So
left, the one
you
that
were
was
down
blinking.
below the body, were you?
Yes.
Where was the body?
Val-
Oh,
it was
dead.
in the hallway.
Kashka's dead as well.
It was Vallen,
Uh,
wasn't it?
It was totally Vallen.
It was
uh,
Vallen. Yeah.
And Callisto was not too far away from that either, and felt like she was a little bit suspect trying to chase me. But
Callisto was
I
chasing
can
me
confirm
too.
Vallen, and that's where my vote's going.
I
not gonna lie.
saw, like, I don't know if you
Wait,
saw him.
it's 7. Let's calm down for a sec. It's 7.
Oh,
So why is
okay.
it Vallen?
He was literally running past the body towards me as I ran past him,
Vallen.
and then I found the body.
You, Squid, I don't know if you saw it, but like we saw Vallen run down towards Shields.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and that was like the
Wait, where
only
was
way
the body?
there was. Like
It
there
was in the
wasn't
southern
any-
right, the south east corner.
Yeah, so
Oh.
in Shields.
No,
Or hallway to Shields.
I was over there. When the alarm went off, I was actually in O2 when the alarm went off. I fixed that, and then it said to go
Yeah,
down.
That's true. The O2 was fixed when Hellfire and I got there.
Right,
Yeah,
and then
that's
I went, and I didn't actually make it as far as what the zone is saying.
I
Didn't make it where?
I didn't. I started going around because I was just following the orange or the yellow arrow pointing straight
And you were
south,
heading
so I had to
down,
go
yeah.
around to the right. So I went down into the hallway to the right, and I didn't
You
actually.
were going to the left when I found you though.
Yeah, I didn't. I
through
wasn't
I-
going
past
left.
comms.
I was
Was
just
you
going
past comms door
south.
when you found it?
Wait, who's accusing Vallen
So-
now?
I
It
still am.
was. Yeah, Zone and who was the other person accusing Vallen? Was it Kitsa?
Not me.
No, I
Was
don't
it you,
remember.
Squid?
I
No,
threw a bit. I threw a
was
bit
the
of
one who was
shade,
like,
but
let
just-
Vallen speak.
Well, I threw a
Hmm.
bit of shade because like I
That's
didn't
acceptable.
see as much.
Mhm.
No,
I
that's
just
okay.
saw him like going the general direction.
I mean, sus on Vallen because last I saw Kashka, she was heading down to.
That's on Callisto.
had a suspicion there was a body in there.
Yeah.
You know who was running out past me? And I was
Hey.
stupid because I admit this fully. I ran away from him even though I just saw him kill a body, or kill somebody, and yeah. So I did a stupid thing, but it's totally valid. Please vote for Vallen.
So
No,
it
no,
is
no,
actually Vallen.
I'm 100% willing to vote for Vallen because Hellfire and I was stuck in admin together, and you ran and reported the body when I got there before
So
I
it
could
is
report
Vallen.
it instead of killing me. So I think it's Vallen and Kellisto. That's my current theory.
That's
We have to vote here anyway because there are
I'd buy
currently
it.
still 2 imposters.
Yeah,
So,
it is Vallen.
alright, Vallen.
I just
Defend
have to
yourself.
say that Zone, it's not a wise choice.
Oh,
I find it to be very wise, actually.
I mean, maybe
Okay.
that is pulling a huge brain play and we're about to absolutely be destroyed.
That
Well,
could be
I'm willing
true,
to take on the
except for the
gamble.
fact that I've shown no brains whatsoever. Which is
That
funny
a good
because I've always
defense.
been really good at Werewolf, but I am awful at this.
There's too much going on. It's so hard.
Why? We'll see you later, Jelly. Thanks for stopping in. They're just teamed up. Everyone's in this room watching. Wait a minute, what? Where is it to see? It's admin, isn't it? To see everybody's. Okay.
Where did you find it?
In the engine. Or
Yeah, so
sorry,
it is
the middle
so it is
room.
Kellisto.
Yeah, it's totally Kellisto.
Yeah, it's totally Kellisto. There is no way this isn't Kellisto.
Yeah, I saw her running past me. Or both of us, yeah.
I mean, we weren't an imposter, so.
Yeah, no, we
No
had,
one of us
we had
could've-
plenty of opportunities to kill each other.
Yeah,
there's no
And
comment.
honestly,
Just a
do you want
vote.
to know another hint of why we knew it was Kellisto? It's because there was always one vote for me every time. And you know whose vote that was. I'm not just calling it out right now.
I gotta make
thought
sure
it
not
was
to do that
Kellisto
again.
started chasing me down the hallways.
Once again, the flamingo was innocent.
So,
Oh,
how do the
God,
vents work?
So
Like,
you
I-
can click the vent button and then click an arrow to go to connected vent.
Oh, okay, because I kept going into the vent and I couldn't figure out because it's the first time I was the traitor.
No.
I was
It's
like, how do I
totally
get
ridiculous,
anywhere?
by the way.
Yeah, it's a button, and then when you're in the vent, you actually don't pop out. You get to see out of it, and then you can press the button again to jump out of the vent.
Oh,
Do
okay.
people see you when you're inside
Nope.
the vent?
I think that's it. I mean, first time I'm an imposter,
But they
I'm
can't
just
see you if you
the
jump
whole
out
time
front.
in the vent. That's it.
That's great
whoever else
strategy.
it is, you're on your own. I'm just.
So you're just venting and wait until someone comes by, you stab it, and go back into the vent.
She's just gonna xenomorph the rest of us, you know?
Just like, I am the vent.
I am one with the vent.
Alright,
Well,
here we go.
sometimes the vent goes somewhere too.
And the vent that kills people.
Alright, is everybody ready? Shall we start?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
mhm.
yeah.
Okie dokie.
Go!
Go, go, go!
3,
Initiating.
2, 1.
I'm calling Serious Creeper.
gosh, I hate this one. Okay. No emergency calls. No crazy things going on. Wait, I can't tell what room this is in. Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wow.
That was the worst.
Here's the problem. Okay,
Oh.
I went to electrical and I saw the body, and Kitsa was right next to it. I think there was someone else. I don't know if it was Hellfire.
No, I was with Squid and some
Yeah,
other
you were-
people.
If
Okay,
it was
okay.
just
It
then,
looked like
it
there was someone else
myself,
there.
Callisto, Vallen, and Hellfire.
But why is,
I
why
do
is
have
Kashka
to-
laughing so much?
I do have to say it
Because
it
Kashka
broke the
killed
Rowan rule.
Oh no!
I was clicking record right as you did it.
Huh? I mean, I saw
Kashka
Kitsa right next to the
was
body
a murderer.
walking around, and I didn't see anyone reporting it, so,
So,
I'm gonna go with Kitsa.
How did you not see Kashka right in front of the body? Like
I
right
saw two
inside of
people. I
electrical.
didn't see. I saw two people. I don't know who the second one was. It looked like white, but oh, I guess you were white pants. But you were right there too,
I do wear
Kitsa,
white
so.
pants.
If it's Kitsa and Kashka, then we have Sus on.
But Kashka is
I'm
laughing like
telling you,
crazy.
this
so-
I'm laughing because I was standing like right there watching Kitsa kill him, and then somebody
Oh,
else
okay.
ran up, and I'm like, I'm so screwed.
It's gonna be Kitsa then.
You murdered right in front of me.
If it was Kashka,
It's
it's impressive.
I don't know.
Well, I went Kitsa.
I'm pretty sure it's Kitsa as well.
Well, you guys are gonna regret it.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Is it because
Yeah.
you're going to be avenged? What's going on?
Waiting for you, Squid.
Alright.
I was waiting for you.
So, Hellfire. First of all, I'm not gonna say it was you at all. I don't think it's you, but I think we can
It's you.
deduce who the other imposter is
Go on.
because there were 8 people alive. 4 of us were in the bottom right. 2 that aren't dead were in the electrical. So is the imposter the other person? Because that leaves one person missing, which would be
You mean just now?
Sirius.
I was not in
Me?
electrical. I was an admin.
I was with
Oh, sorry.
Vallen in the
Who reported
Cafeteria.
the body in electrical? Who reported the body in
Me.
electrical again? Yeah,
That
so
was me.
then it must be TheZone.
Wait,
Zone?
what?
Why Zone? He wasn't
Because
there.
you were the only person who was unaccounted for in that previous round.
But
this
it could
is
also
where
be
my sus is.
Kashka
We don't
still,
actually-
right?
It could technically be
yeah.
Kashka. It could technically, but
This
given
is
that-
this is Epic Squid trying to throw a wrench in the works when there's 7 of us
Yeah.
and trying to get us to vote someone
look,
off.
look, I'm gonna vote Skip. I'm just saying
So
that we can have Sus on the zone. Just bring everyone on the same page.
fine, go ahead
I
and
don't
follow
know why
me.
Zone. He wasn't
Like,
even
just
there.
don't follow me alone with like.
That's
friggin'
allowed.
Squid.
No, that's
Like-
totally fine. I'm happy to clear. I'd be happy to.
Okay, all right.
It's where my sus lies.
Join me on my tasks. It will be glorious.
Suspicious.
Glorious.
Someone would.
Who voted Squid?
That's interesting.
Someone is sus on Squid.
Alright. See if I can get down here. Oh, jeez. For cripe's sake. Just when everything's under control. Now it's just a waiting game. Or it's a self-report. Yeah. It's a lot of traffic here.
Kellisto, where did you find the body?
It was in the hallway between electrical and storage.
Okay.
That's
Alright,
the south part.
I can clear Squid. He was with me like 90% of the time.
And I can verify that because I was watching you on cams.
That's true. I did a dance after finishing.
The last couple of times I was following Vallen.
Vallen, you were on cams?
After the reactor meltdown, I was on cams. I finished my tasks.
Then you should have seen that I was basically on maps, like on the map the entire time.
I only
He isn't able to see that far into admin with it.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
it only shows hallways.
Yeah.
Great.
And
what's in maps?
I want to say I've seen. I don't know. I see. I'm not throwing shade. I'm saying that Kashka has been with me on occasion doing tasks. So I don't know if that clears her or if she's faking tasks. I don't know. And I've seen her in that cross hallway a lot.
Hang on. I gotta look at my map.
So
I was in electrical.
Callisto, what were you up to?
So I was doing a bunch of tasks, and then I started heading towards storage. The last couple rounds, I've been following Vallen around everywhere because I thought he was safe.
So a self-report?
No, I was following him so I could do my tasks with him without worrying about somebody killing me.
I sus Callisto.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Don't hate me.
What?
Ooh. Oh. Bye-bye, skipped. Or tie. This is not going to go well. Shit. It's Hellfire, it's Hellfire, it's Hellfire, it's Hellfire, it's Hellfire. I saw him pop out of a vent. I was on security cams with Kashka.
Squid would have already known.
I saw your little top hat pop out of a vent.
Fucking wrong key, man. Oh no, come on.
I saw you jump in the vent and I was like,
Yeah, I was just like, oh, this was the wrong key, right? Yeah, like, oh yeah, I know. Fuck.
Oh, that was beautiful. You were so close.
Yeah, this wasn't even like remotely. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Buttons, man. Keys and buttons.
Shit. Of course it is. Hi.
Yeah, I'm calling it a Squid. I just honestly like.
What?
What?
Hang on.
I'm
Hang on. So let's
surprised.
think back to that first kill in electrical. Cash,
Oh, okay.
was it you? Because it was Hellfire for sure, which means it wasn't Kitsa, and the game hasn't ended.
Yeah.
Wait, why wasn't it
no.
Kitsa? I'm lost there.
Because Hellfire jumped in the vent. Both Vallen and I can confirm that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that it was definitely Hellfire, and we would have lost. So we would have won the game if it had been Hellfire and Kitsa.
Here's the other thing: is that
But it-
Kashka was on cams with me, and she didn't report or say anything about Hellfire.
It's because I was trying to click on the screen, but your big head was in the way.
Whatever. And I wanted to say this before, but I forgot.
Oh,
and then
convenient.
Instead.
And then I couldn't press the emergency button, so I just stayed by you guys, so she couldn't kill me.
So, my only reason for thinking it's you is that, like, you would be the only one crafty enough to get us to turn against Kitsa. And I honestly, I just fear your skills. I fear your skills.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna skip here because if we're wrong, we instantly lose. And I don't want to be wrong about Kashka.
No, I know it's Kashka, so I'm going to vote for Kashka.
Oh yeah, then I'm gonna vote for you, sir. That's how you play.
Alright, well, Zone, you get to decide if we skip or kill. Oh. Ouch.
Bye. Yay!
I'm so worried.
Oh, yay! Woo!
Why did I vent? Why did I fucking vent?
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, why didn't Squid do something? He saw that.
Yeah, I don't know. I was at that moment we were just shocked.
And how did Kellisto not see Hellfire kill me? She was right there.
How did you not see Kashka freaking murdering an electrical and the blame me for it?
Hey, you guys were
like
both
3
next to the
people
body.
there. I'm like, how is this?
I didn't know who
I
the
was
second
just
person
about to
was.
report it when it hit.
In
fact, I thought I
Callisto's
was
defense,
the one that
though,
reported
like,
it.
she gets laser focused. Like, completely laser focused.
Those tasks do require your full attention.
Unfortunately, yes.
I just
And can we
like
stop
how
killing
me
Ron
and
for real now?
I just like how me and Squid were just sitting there. And it's just
I mean, Kashka was even laughing about it.
Yeah, I know.
So you're playing Vintage Story. I know you're a big Vintage fan. Here, I'm gonna.
I was laughing because I thought there is no way that I'm gonna get out of this, and then suddenly people were like, "Oh, it was Kitsa," and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, I
yes,
know.
of course it was
I
Kitsa."
I think for you it was me reporting. Not the smartest. I'm just a flamingo, okay?
Yeah, we typically
I'm
play
full
other
of air.
games here today, but right now we're just playing this for fun. We've got some good fun going on.
all I'm gonna say, Squid. Kudos to you just to just stand there in awe and just look at me.
Yeah,
vent.
what was that? He just kept walking away.
There was just a moment where I was like, surely he's just gonna pop straight back out and kill me. I'll give him a quick moment to do it.
Look at the command react. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm clicking start.
So funny, Hellfire.
Just like,
Oh man.
I was like, I'll let the
Alright,
misclick
good luck.
happen. I'll give it a moment.
All right, so Raiders,
I sense a soul in search of answers.
welcome. Now that we're in between here, we've got a chance to actually talk. Hi, welcome to the channel. Usually we do Minecraft and Vintage Story type stuff most of the time. Oops, I need to do this. And today we're just messing around with a whole bunch of friends, as I just put their stuff in the chat. But hi, Dragoness, I've seen you playing Vintage Story quite a bit before. How are you enjoying the new update? Also, of course, we have a YouTube channel if you want to check it out too. What'd you find?
Where
Squid?
was?
That was fast.
Oh wow.
It's in Nav. I
Hellfire.
go to and walk straight into it.
Hmm?
You got
Wait,
something
what?
to say?
What?
I was just there.
Where was the body found?
Yeah, where
It's
was the
in
body?
Nav between the two consoles at the top, so that way it can do both tasks.
Okay.
Where's
Hellfire.
Where's Nav?
Hmm?
Nav
You got
is to the
something to
right
say?
of O2. It's that pointy bit at the far right of the ship.
What am I supposed
okay.
to say?
The cockpit.
I just
Okay.
watched you vent into weapons.
No.
That's a
You
powerful.
popped up off the top of the screen out of nowhere.
No. Like, I was going down the shields. I was with SC all the way until navigation. Then he did a task and I went down the shields because I had to go to comms.
And then you vented up into weapons right above me while I was doing things.
I find it hard to believe,
Rom-com.
even after last. No, in fact, actually, because of last round, that Hellfire would this time just exit event while someone is there.
Like,
Believe what you want. I know what I thought.
we can throw sus on him. I had a little sus on Vallen because Vallen just left.
Chat is throwing sus on Rowan because Rowan survived it.
I'm just happy Rowan survived.
I was following Rowan on purpose because I didn't want her to die.
And I appreciate that,
Rowan
Callisto. You being my buddy this time.
And I was very distracted. I was greeting the raid that came in. I'm sorry.
Alright. It was pretty unlikely that you had enough time to run in there, kill, and get out without venting.
Alright. Back on our previous path.
Yeah, I just totally watched Vallen murder somebody.
Yeah. That was you seeing
No. And the
yourself
other thing,
murder them?
the other reason I suspected you for a moment was because when the thing, whatever the emergency doodad was, you ran in the opposite direction. And so did I for just a sec. Then I realized, like, what the fuck am I doing? I need to turn around and go do this thing. And you just kept running.
No, I was trying to actually hit the button to report a dead body. And I clicked the wrong button and I started going in a direction instead. And you just beat me to it.
I also just found Kitsa bottom left of the map. I was gonna hit report, but Kat beat me to it.
So where was the body now?
Which one?
I don't know, like...
I don't know. I just saw her kill someone and I went to report. And she beat me to it. So that's...
So what you're saying is you're both sus.
So...
I think we should vote for Rowan just to, you know, keep it
Oh
consistent.
my God.
I'm kidding.
God, no. Right, now he's just deflecting.
Callisto, I can vouch for Callisto and Callisto can vouch for me. We can help each other with tasks.
I just voted for Vallen. I mean, we can keep going. And when I die, you guys know that it's him.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah. Right.
Oof.
Oh,
Bye.
Bye, Vallen. It's nice knowing you.
I got flushed. That's right. Rowan is still alive. I'm impressed.
Nope.
I failed Rowan.
Yeah.
Oh no, Rowan.
I found her in the hallway between the cafeteria and the upper engine.
Okay. Was someone with you?
No, I didn't see anyone.
Okay.
I was doing the med scan.
I was top left with TheZone, I believe. I think it was Gray. And they were acting a little sus, but I cannot confirm anything.
That's because doors kept closing around me repeatedly. Like first I went to the storage room, and then the storage room got closed. Then I went to the hallway next to electrical, and like it was either electrical got closed or storage got closed again. And then I got into the engine room, like that closed. Like it friggin' closed so many friggin' times. I don't know what's going on. I feel like someone was following me. My best guess is the Vallen ghost, but that's all I got.
I think too. I was also having door issues.
So.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see anyone.
Kashka, where were you?
I was going to electrical. I was going like through storage to electrical.
But I was.
Wait a second.
I was on maps and I didn't see you in storage.
So wasn't that... So we were down in communications, right? Because comms got shut. Then we all went to the left and the door to storage was shut, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And there were like 4 of us jammed in there. And then I went across storage towards electrical. And actually Zone was coming the opposite way down that hallway. We need to vote.
Oh no, nope, I'm voting for Kashka now.
Nope.
Get flushed.
You're dead. Bye.
Oh, hi, Kashka.
Ooh.
That's one way, I guess.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh,
I don't know why y'all seem to think I'm lying.
I was like screaming at my
Hellfire most of the
screen.
time.
I couldn't believe Hellfire would make the vent mistake twice. I just couldn't.
I couldn't believe it either until I saw him pop out of the vent right above me.
Oh man, I was having
thought I
so
was
much
dead, and then someone reported a body.
Vallen, you just take such bold kills. You're just like, I'm just gonna kill right here.
Well,
where everyone can
I
see
make
me.
such a better ghost evil person than I do a murderer. Because I was just like having fun splitting the party up, causing the reactor meltdown. I locked so many people in rooms.
I was so confused. I literally was going to like, I forgot that you can't report during an emergency, but like, I was in the reactor with Amber, and Amber wasn't like working on it, and I'm like, oh, it's got to be her. Like, I'm gonna go report this, and then, oh yeah,
I was in the middle of a long task. I was hoping someone would get it, and I was gonna head there after.
You know what, Vallen? Chat called it that we are gonna make it.
Yep.
I actually died really early on, and no one walked past. I was like, "Come on, someone has to like."
Yep, you wasted to navigate
and died.
I reported you, Essie.
Yeah, but there were like 3 or 4 people running past that hallway.
No one explores anything other than exactly the task. That's what I've noticed
I
so
just
far.
couldn't believe that vent, and then
I can't believe Hellfire does me like this twice.
Hellfire, how did you... Was it intentional? Were you just like, no,
I didn't
believe
like
you,
he
and just
stood,
walk off?
he stood right inside that weapons like green shield thing, and he has a green skin, so I couldn't. I really couldn't see him.
yeah, I
I
had
love
just
the idea
finished
that you just like
weapons,
got
and I
out and
looked
were
at
just
my
like,
map
no, believe you, and just walked off.
because I was gonna figure out where
Is
to
that like a
go,
Bill
and I
Murray
saw you
move?
pop out, and I was running for the cafeteria.
All right, so
I saw Vallen go to O2 a second time, and I was like, "What are you doing, Vallen? What are you doing here?"
And I'm still an innocent flamingo, by the way.
Yep.
That is true.
All right,
But
we're
you
gonna do
died
it
really early on in the game.
We're gonna do one more. I know that some people may have to leave.
Are you
so-
okay?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna click start. Just there we
Good
go.
luck.
Good luck, everybody. That's on my team.
All right.
Zone has a new hat. Oh, I missed that.
I guess I will not do tasks then.
That was fast.
So I saw the body, but I'm pretty sure it was the zone because they were walking away from the body like nothing had happened.
Where was it?
Where was the body?
Bottom of map, I was gonna do trash. Is it storage? It's like bottom center.
Yeah, I just saw the zone walking around there.
Well, for once it wasn't Hellfire because he was with me the whole time.
Yeah, we did weapons and went to navigation.
Kitsa was
I
like
have no
sort
creative
of with
defense
me
for
in the
this.
electrical.
Was the zone? I'm voting.
Come on.
I was so. I was waiting for you to leave so you didn't murder me.
At the same.
Oh wow.
Nope.
Oh
I'm
my.
surprised that many people
At
skipped.
least try zone.
I saw ya.
I'm just not that creative. I don't actually know like
Just
how
try.
to.
Yeah, bye Zone. And he changed his skin too. It's got antlers. Huh? Okay. Such a violent kill. Yes. obviously. This is my life now. Hey! There we go. Family photo. Oh, I'd missed that. Gotcha. Ooh. Hmm. Butt spot. I've had butts like that. Oh, back online. Place your bets, chat. Place your bets. I like how the cameras distort everything.
It was Kashka.
You saw it?
Yeah. Down in bottom left engine.
Saw the body. I wasn't sure who killed.
I did my fueling thing while, yeah, the body was killed.
It definitely could have been
Kashka?
Sounds like a self-report to me.
What? There were other people there. And I
Relatively.
Yeah, I feel like we walked in on that.
I was actually really suspicious of Amber the whole time because she kept walking back and forth.
I'm
between
also
people.
really suspicious.
Amber wouldn't have reported the Zone's kill in.
But Kashka was
Storage
with
device.
Amber too. I don't know.
I had pointed myself
if
Kashka's
Oh,
body,
wait.
but apparently
Wait,
she
if
sucked.
Kashka and Amber were down there, I'm the only one who wasn't an imposter who was down there.
I mean,
I feel
we
like
know
it's the
Amber-
reverse,
There's
actually.
no way Amber would have reported the Zone's body. So no, not the Zone's body. The body that the Zone got. Vallen's body. That's the one. I couldn't remember.
Oh,
who
I
had it.
see.
Sorry, Valen.
So
I
okay,
am
what do you want?
really
Kashka?
sus of Amber now.
I understand, but it's not me.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Well, on the other hand, I don't know who else was down there with Kashka.
Oh wow.
I'm
Who
a
else are
terrible
you?
imposter.
I'm so sorry,
Really, really bad. I'm
Man,
sorry,
I was
Zone.
suspicious just
I'm
walking
sorry,
around.
Zone.
I have to say, Zone, you killed me so many times now.
You know, that's true. And it's not on purpose.
I know.
And I always get caught immediately afterwards, like literally like 2 feet from the body, and someone walks in. I'm like, oh,
so
come
good.
on.
The death it
Would you say
gave
that's
me
a
for
lot of
you
murders?
was horrible too. I mean, you opened up your mouth, you shot out a spike,
Yeah.
it pierced me.
Oh yeah, that's what Amber did to me, I think.
It's
The
terrible.
last time I got murdered. It is
But
awful.
But Zone, you gotta try to defend yourself.
Dad?
Come on.
I've
You
had
know,
my-
I gotta know the game better to like come up with something actually
Just be
creative.
like, oh,
like,
I'm sure it was a self-report.
Yeah,
Or
because
in
that
the-
worked so
Yeah.
well for me.
Anything but admitting to it.
There were 3 people around me. Kashka was one of them. If she hadn't been shipped off, I would have screamed.
Regardless, I'm not sure how long Amber is still there.
Right.
Yeah.
I actually have to take off now.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Thank you
Take care,
very
Amber.
much for joining us.
Yeah,
Amber.
thanks for
Emma.
playing.
Indeed.
Thank you for having me. Have fun.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
And for those that are interested, I've got her information in the link on there if you want to check out her Twitch channel. All right. So, anybody up for continuing a little bit more?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still innocent, but you know.
That is the weirdest
That
thing.
flamingo.
It's the flamingo, I tell you.
You need to
Just
switch the
like,
flamingo
how?
out then.
How could you suspect it's flamingo?
Well, think of it
Well,
this way:
one of these
the,
things
the
is
chances of you being guilty is just increased.
Yeah, it keeps increasing every round. But I tell you, I'll be innocent.
Now, what I'm thinking is that we'll start a new map, like maybe the next time that we play.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, like
There's gonna be a next.
like I think so. I'm having a blast. So
Ship's over.
I don't know. And I don't want to like take away people's comfort zones here because it's not consistently one side or the other. It's still swaying back and forth. So I think we're still doing good. All right.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure every time I've been imposter, it's gone terribly.
I can certainly
You
say
also
that.
not
I'll
helping your
get better.
imposter friend.
I'm just gonna hang out in the vents next time.
Oh god.
Oh.
You're not muted.
Yeah, I am. Hey, that one's so much better this time. I'm gonna regret this. Oh, look at Rowan finding a body instead of being it.
Oh,
It's nice for a change. Well, it's not nice that I found Squiddo, but yeah. I found him in the upper engine.
wait, I reported.
No,
Oh wait,
wait, maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
Last time I saw him, he was over in
Rowan
medbay, and we
reported
both.
GSC megaphone
Yeah,
thingy.
I reported it. Yeah, I
Okay.
found him. I came across him in the upper engine.
I was just about ready
Huh.
to report. I don't know whoever the other one was.
That would.
I thought it was Squiddo.
Well, either way, they're both dead.
Yep. Oh no. I don't know. At the beginning, I was in weapons with Rowan and Hellfire.
Yeah.
I proceeded back into the cafeteria. Towards admin, went there, then went back in the cafeteria, went back and saw Rowan heading over towards the like reactor wing. And Hellfire was not with her at all. I don't know who else was around there or where you went after that.
Well,
Go ahead.
Squiddo and I were in medical. Then I went over to the reactor. I saw Kellisto going north towards the upper engine.
So Vallen and I have been like
Not
hanging
saying we
out,
have any proof, but
have been hanging out. I think we've had the same set of tasks.
Yep. We were partnering up, really, and I did not want to abandon, so I was sticking with her.
I'm skipping for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
At least
skipping
you know
too.
it's not Hellfire this time.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not dead.
Same here.
I wonder if
Okay,
people
make
really
sure it
do
mutes
have
this
favorite
time.
first kills.
Sorry. It's muted. It's very quiet. I feel a report. Yep, there we go. I was just saying I
And
feel a
that's why I
report
didn't
coming
wanna
on.
go to electrical.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, you found somebody in electrical?
Yep,
Where in electrical?
up at the top.
Because I just went in and restored vision. I didn't even go to the top part because it was in the bottom section cabinet.
Yeah, I just finished all my tasks and was sitting on the admin screen and noticed somebody was sitting in electrical for a while. So I decided
What
to
were
go
you
find
doing, Rowan?
if there was a body.
What was I doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I was in medbay and I went across the cafeteria and I was an admin. I stopped in an electrical at the top, and I figured somebody else could get the lights this time. That's about it.
Where were you, Callisto?
I was in admin for a little bit, and then I went over to navigation, then weapons, and then cafeteria.
No, you weren't.
Wasn't I? Which one?
Nope. You were not an admin. I was there pretty much the entire time until I went to go find the body.
Or maybe that was the last time. Sorry, no, I don't remember. But I know I was in navigation, weapons, and cafeteria.
Well,
I'm a little suspicious.
I was already
of Rowan.
suspicious of you when you were walking north to engines where Squiddo was found, so... My vote's for Callisto, and we need to vote someone.
Sorry,
Well,
Callisto.
I think I saw Rowan with Zone in electrical, and I went to the top left and then to the right through the cafeteria, and I think I saw Kellisto, but Rowan also came from the right up there. So I don't know.
We've still got 2 killers.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And honestly, I think the other one is actually Serious Creeper this time for the second one, but for now.
I'm a flamingo. I'm innocent.
Or exactly. Yeah, you're not so innocent anymore. Sus Creeper.
So rude.
Where is he going? Jesus, I have to get over there. Meanwhile, there's gonna be a dead body. Oh my gosh.
Well played, Rowan. Well played.
I trusted you, Rowan. I trusted you.
Oh.
What's the emergency button?
Oh my gosh.
I trusted
Who are you
Rowan.
gonna call me?
See, Vallen, I'm innocent.
You're innocent until you're not.
that's serious.
I was trying to stick with Vallen.
Yeah, I tried to follow Kids and Vallen.
I'm
see
just
what
saying I
happens.
was right.
The
in that first
opposite
round.
was like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm out, guys. Thanks for the games. It was a
Thank
good
you
time.
very much, sir, for joining.
Thanks for joining.
Take it easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Catch, guys.
Alright. So, do you guys want to do one last one and then we call it there?
Sure.
Sounds fine to
That
me.
works for me.
Sounds like a great time.
Alright. We're still gonna have 2. So
Oof.
it's gonna be
What?
it's gonna
Oh
be
my god.
it's gonna be
They
rough.
keep changing
Remember, it's on me.
my
But
color. I don't know why.
we're going to
Then
take one of those long tasks away.
Yeah.
Callisto's yellow now.
Wait, how'd that happen? I'm changing it back.
She is a golden god.
I'm still disappointed I trusted Rowan again, and then died first.
I lost an imposter twice, and the first time I was so bad at it. This time I was determined to be somewhat good at it.
Well, that worked out.
I did not
I'm really
suspect
bad.
you.
I'm really bad at like remembering the last round, because like at the very end I was about to accuse Vallen, but then I remember previously we were doing the really long Simon Says puzzle together, so I'm like, that probably not him.
That one was harsh.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucked.
Well, poor Squid. I was like, okay, he's going to be my alibi because we both just verified each other on the med scan.
Let's go.
And then Guido died.
I mean, I know that I was the bad guy, but I honestly couldn't remember if I was in admin that time or the one before.
Well, it's good you know you're the bad guy at least.
All right, we're starting.
Keep track of.
Here we go again.
Good job, Rowan.
Thank you.
That was fast.
That was very quick.
That didn't take long.
I found Kitsa in the right room. Is that navigation or something? I think navigation, right? Whatever is on the very far below the weapons room.
I was in the middle of doing weapons. I know that.
Yeah, I saw Rowan doing weapons, so I don't think it was her. I
Vallen-
walked down into
Vallen-
navigation and I saw his body down.
Kashka
Well,
and
the
Hellfire were
Kashka's
with
on.
me over by electrical.
Yeah.
I was in O2 by myself doing a task.
You were near navigation then?
I was, but I was in O2 doing a task.
Yeah, you could still go from navigation.
Was that
to
like your first
O2.
task?
Yes, it was.
Right.
I find that very sus.
Yeah.
I realize there's only 7 of us, but.
Oh.
Should we vote or skip? I don't know.
I'm totally skipping, but I have a lot of sus for Vallen now for wanting to vote off of such little information.
I'm just worried that there's 2 of them.
Mm.
I'm always eager to press buttons.
That's very interesting.
Right.
That's a very interesting thing to say.
So.
I agree.
I skipped. So.
Is there 2 of us with this amount of people?
Yes. There's 2 of you.
Yes, we said that during the.
Hey!
Wow.
Wait, what?
Flush. Yeah, I'm the only one that voted like that.
Oh, you'd be right about this.
Now what? I don't know where it is. Oxygen. Oh my god.
Well, dropping like.
Okay,
flies,
I know this
guess.
seems suspicious that I'm finding another body, but I was just in electrical fixing up stuff when the O2 thing happened, and I ran over to O2 and found Vallen down in the storage room next to the gas canister.
You said in storage.
Well,
Oh,
TheZone
whatever that thing is below cafeteria. Is that storage? That's
TheZone
storage, right?
Storage.
Yeah, the zone just came back into admin.
Yes, I was
From
back
below.
in and forth because I honestly thought Rowan was totally the traitor, and that it was
Right.
Rowan and Hellfire like
So-
totally like gaming all of us. But I might be giving a ton of I don't know. But either way,
You
I let
just
her take
came-
the O2
So
thing.
you say you just came from storage up.
No, I did not say I came from storage at all.
Where did you come from?
I was in and out of admin. I went straight to admin to go upload some data, but Rowan was following me.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest.
and
He would
so-
probably admit if it was him.
Right.
I was I was an admin doing the card swipe, and then I went down to shields to do the shield thingy, and then the serious creeper found a body. There
Then
hasn't
I
been
was
time
at
for me to do
O2.
anything else.
Wait, I saw you
And I
do
also
the swipe thingy, but I didn't see you go all the way to the shields.
Yeah,
Unless I'm missing something. Like,
I went to. Let me think here. I did the swipe, then I did oxygen, then I was heading down towards shields, and I went through storage to do it.
So you both went through storage, is what you're
no,
trying to tell me.
I figured
I
the
thought
zone
she was
was
still
great.
near me. Like at the end of that. Like,
Oh, we gotta do something.
Well, as far as I see it, I'm not trusting what Zone says.
yeah.
Hey!
Bye, Zone.
GG.
Oh, hey, fancy meeting you out here.
Oh, that was very good.
It was the suspicious flamingo the whole time.
Oh, I knew it was him when he started chasing me, and I was just hoping somebody was in navigation.
I went with the let's
I was like, someone
self-report
please be
twice
here so he
method.
doesn't just straight up murder me.
Should have come into O2.
I was so nervous.
Sorry, Kellisto. Oh man, serious, you had me so fooled. I was glad you were approaching me that we were going to actually team up together.
I was trying to team up with the zone.
See,
Oh no, SE went straight for me the moment the game started.
Hey, you were the only one there.
Yeah, sorry, Rowan. I was totally sus of you.
I know.
Like, I trusted Rowan the first time around when Rowan was the imposter, and I was like, this, like, out in the hallway, like, come on.
No, I wasn't gonna kill
Oh,
you.
that was
That's alibi.
definitely something.
Trust is bad.
Totally innocent flamingo.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Thank you everybody for playing. This was fun.
That was super fun.
Yeah.
Once again, there's a list of all the people that were playing tonight for those in chat. If you want to check out the channels of those that have them, they are posted. And thank you, players. That was great.
Super
I had a
fun.
good
That was
time.
hilarious.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh man.
Kids is like, I don't know, I died so many times.
If anybody should be complaining about dying.
Yeah.
I was just thinking,
It's you.
we need like a ghost time counter or something. Are there any stats in here?
No,
Like amount of time spent
Yeah,
as a ghost or something?
I think so, yeah, at the beginning.
Oh yeah. Let's have a look. I kind of want to see.
Oh,
the
yeah.
stats.
Oh my gosh, Kiki is your friend is playing Among Us. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, look at that. Wait, is the ghost time on here though?
Copy. Yeah, actually, my favorite part about playing Among Us so far has been playing as a ghost traitor.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
That's pretty great. Yeah.
Being a ghost
Oh, you
is
can
so
still do stuff
relaxing.
then?
You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you just basically mess with people. Like,
Yep.
It's actually, yeah, it is fun. Like, I'm sure I could
Oh,
actually
no,
do it
'cause
more
I went as an
strategically. I was
imposter.
trying to actually help Kashka a little bit by like cordoning people off and but it was hard.
Vallen with the doors on the reactor was amazing.
Oh man.
All right. Well, thanks again, everybody. Have a good night. If you post some of those wonderful things that I've put in chat, it would be appreciated once we go visit Kiki. And I will see you all. We'll all see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye.